last we have tracked Gwillian, whom the Dunlendings call the Old Woman of the Mountain, here to the Gravenwood. Whatever foul plot she has put in motion must be stopped at the Slade of Shadows.
Pineleaf, you told me that the altars bore the same marks as the tokens you brought from Ceradan. If this is indeed the case, the tokens may perhaps be used to call Gwillian and her allies to the Slade. Come with me to the Slade of Shadows. There we will see how the tokens may be of use to us. Follow me! We've got goats first to worry about. Well, I suppose running into more ancient evil goats is not that big of a surprise. Are we ready? And of course, Kuthrao. The shadow in the east shall fall upon you. Well, if that's your way of fighting. Oopsie daisy. Well, I was a bit premature there, but I don't think it'll be a major problem here. I think I could survive one Drugavar. Alright, clear now. Enter the Slade and place the tokens upon the altars. Then return here to me. If I'm correct, we may soon see the end of the Old Woman of the Mountain. We could only hope so. Alright, let's place the first one here, the Altar of the Ox. So far, nothing. Aha, another Drugavar. What, there are Drugavar here guarding this thing? That could be the possibility. Didn't think about that, did I? There you go. Alright, that takes care of the goat. Well, alright. Apparently not all of them are guarded by goats. One of them is with one of these. That is the weakest Kuthrao I've ever run into. Really. A greenie. Alright, let's go. And see if this bears any sort of fruit. Well, if it's going to bear fruit, it's going to be a pretty pathetic fruit, that's for sure. Alright. Let us see if my plan will bear fruit. Oh, I forgot that he actually uses the same word. Oh, boy. Oh, is that Gwillian? No, that is Dulhis. I'm not too sure if the word enjoy is the right word here. What is the meaning of this? Who summons forth the Tribunal of Shadows? Fionn and Gwillion. Why have we been called? You need not reveal yourselves, Devoniad. You may observe us here. The White Hand shall... Oh, boy. Well, I'm not doing a very good job of stopping them if that's what happens. Oh, come on! I'm missing every single one of them! Really, that is really bad. Well, that one's down. That one's down. Hey, Gwillian is green now, apparently, so you can't go after Gwillian. Defeated the Tribunal of Shadows. Alright, well, that's good, I suppose. Oh, Andrek's not in very good shape. Are you alright? Pineleaf! What Gillian said, what she did about the living, it reminded me of the rest of the legend. The Tudikil's weakness is the living spirit, the gift of life. It has ended the darkness. Collect the tokens of the Girach from the altars, then return to me while I still have breath. Well, that doesn't sound good if he says, do this quickly before I die. Alright, that's one down. Collect the second. Now, what is all this stuff that I have here? It says, see, there's only one way to stop this madness, and that is to destroy the Durgak. Fight! Fight on, Pineleaf! The White Hand will crush you! The White Hand will crush you! Yeah, curse you, Devonia! Destroy them! Alright, so nothing really useful in all those words that were all muttered at the same time. The old woman of the mountain lingers still, but not unharmed. Now's the time to strike. Now's the time to move. I shall not be returning with you, Pineleaf. The cost of defeating death is the life of the living. Return to Sheridan and tell him of our victory. Farewell. So we had a partial victory. Certainly not a complete one.
How can I be of service?
Alas, Andrig was a good friend and a stout companion. He will be remembered for his sacrifice. Gillian has much to answer for. It is a pity that she escaped. At least her allies of the Ox and Stag clans will be of no further trouble. Nevertheless, we will renew our efforts to find the old woman of the mountain and bring her to justice. Thank you for returning these tokens. I may yet have a use for them. Oh, and I get a reward, I think. The jewelry is usually decent stuff. It's the other stuff that tends to be bad. Ooh! How about that? I am known to Theodred's riders.
While the Grey Company journeyed south to the aid of Aragorn, we came upon a Dunlending hag named Gillian, called the Old Woman of the Mountain. She sought to raise an army of ancient evil to aid the White Hand against Rohan. It was our duty, Amlon's and mine, to keep her at bay.
In the windfields of Enedwaith, we first encountered the hag Gillian. We all remember that. There she was, using her evil power to summon fell spirits in the form of Durgavar, Kuthral, and Kunanun to build an army of ancient evil to the aid of Saruman. Then in the Gravenwood, just now, we hindered her efforts to create a host of wights. Long have we hounded this old woman of the mountain, and now we have her cornered. It is our duty to remain here and try to hinder her efforts. If she should succeed, all manner of foul demons shall come to the aid of Saruman against Rohan. The Boar clan of Dunland understands that this is not to the benefit of their people, and have sent mystics to try to counter the old woman's spells, should she try to turn them against us. Pineleaf, go forward and claim the gates to the outer courtyard of her abode. Amlin and I will stay with the Boar clan mystics until the point is secure. Go now, and may the Valar protect you. Here we go, and there we have Sheridan, there we have Amlin, and there we have our Boar clan drummer there. There you go. And yes, I had intentionally waited on actually doing this skirmish, at least for a video version of it. Until after we've got everything else with Gillian done. Because I sort of like thinking of this as an end to a bit of a trilogy there. I'm not exactly fond of using AoEs in the presence of a Zealot of Pain. But there are times when you have to do it. They're sort of like ping-ponging who has the health. Fortunately, for once, it's not auto-selecting the Zealot, because usually I find it auto-attacks the worst one it could possibly get. Are we done, Flax? Alright, yes, we are done with everybody else, so go away. Go and fire away at the Zealot. And then we could worry about these trees up ahead. Alright, let's see. We have creatures of nature. Of course, creatures of nature. They're trees. Creatures of nature sort of meaning plants. Alright, let's take care of the troll first then. And now for you. There you go. And now, clear this out. Last of the hounds. Different type of hounds than we had before, but Kunanoon are very definitely on their list of hounds she likes to summon. Charge! See how much I can eat before they all arrive, right? Good thing that the snacks are relatively quick. And sometimes I eat the snacks first, and it turns out that I would only have had time to eat the regeneration food if I had eaten it first. So I go through there, and just at the last second, nope, sorry, failed. Yeah, 3 waves on the counterattacks. Now, I should note that I have done this skirmish before on this character because I was seeking the Skirmisher Miller title, and of course you have to do this skirmish enough times to get all the lieutenants done in order to do that. And not the lieutenants, all of the encounters. Speaking of encounters, here's the first. Though the encounters work a little differently here in this skirmish than they do in most skirmishes. In that, in a way, they are considered to be Gwillian's lieutenants. And in fact, there are special abilities. Like this one has a taste of death, which is a toast of death. A toast to death. Boy, I'm really not reading that properly, aren't I? It has abilities that are based on those of lieutenants rather than, oh, let these toasts go away. For example, that's a Keg Master ability, the thing with the toast. And I'll take care of all these things. I don't think that there are... There you go. And I can't see. I'm snowblind. I don't know whether that was flax or I put a bleed on it at some point. Well, flax seems to be filling the... Now, how you fill this El Hudan with arrows, I don't know, but that's another matter. There you go. Oh, Shepherd of Filth. Well, I can see Flex going right after it, so... Yeah, I got it. Alright, good. For a moment there I had forgotten my defense against the Shepherd of Filth, but I remembered just in time. Which helps a lot. I was almost doing the defense that I use against the Venomous Blood Arrow, which won't work very well against a Shepherd of Filth. For some classes it would. Because either a stun will work perfectly well against either, but the Warden isn't known for good, reliable in-combat stuns. They're best. Now they have a great start-of-combat stun. But mid-combat, none of them are reliable. Like, for example, you can get a stun from the boar's rush, for example. Nice stun when it procs, but it's not very consistent. And against the Shepherd of Filth, you want something consistent that you use against it. And there you go. Down. 400 XP per kill here, apparently. Oh, yeah. Alright, 400 per hail mob. Okay. There you go. And it's time to summon the minions. Come and get me! And now, the second counterattack series. Oh, I forgot that one of the Rangers has a heal on it, so occasionally I'll get healed. Next. There you go. Oh yeah, nothing like being attacked by trees. And finally, this mess here. And now we get into William's little courtyard here, where I'm sure she'll have all sorts of fun things for me to fight. Yeah, how long does this? Hobbit Resilience, +2 Hope. Vex applied to Fellowship. For 10 minutes. Okay. Oh, look at here. Heckle and Jekyll. I know they usually give that name to, at least the group Simon usually give that name to the Defilers in Fort of Bruinen. So today I'm giving it to our Rockbull twins here. I think they deserve the name well enough. You done with me? There you go. Good thing they don't... Actually, I forgot that in the... what is that? That is a... Oh, Venomous Blood Arrow. Yeah, go after that first then. Oh, I hate when they do that. Always throws my timing off. Yeah, come and beat me. I'm a warden. I can sap all of your strength. That's what I do. And of course what they do is snowblind you, apparently. They just love doing that. And all this without the Deathmonger there noticing that anything was amiss. Yeah, down. Actually, let's grab somebody down here. Well, see how many of these we can get down before the Deathmonger gets back around here. Now, what I don't like is the glowy light there. The glowy light just ignores everything. Oh, actually, let's just take this guy. I could leave the Kuthral to Flax. I presume that's what she's busy firing at. Of course, he dives underground right at the moment that the Deathmonger dies. Oh, well. Now let's see if I can ambush this thing so that it will stop its annoying little trek through this place. Are you ready? Yeah, done. I think this is our last monster. And there is Gwillian. How about that? Hopefully we could survive her this time. Okay, I guess we survived her. Let's see. Gnawing Cold. Oh, I got one of those things. Do I have any campfires with me? You campfire kits. Well, close enough. But that shows you how long it's been since I've gotten a campfire kit, if they're made from yew wood. Alright, here. Soothe warmth me. Thank you. Good. Now I've finally rid of that crazy debuff. Whee! Gwillian, your demons have been around here too long. Surrender to the Dunedain, and we may. Oh yeah. Do you think that you have hindered me? You have done nothing but incur my wrath. Ekrud, destroy these interlopers. Well, alright. I didn't notice before that Saradan had these words. Surrender to the Dunedain and we may have leniency. Apparently she's not in the mood for leniency. Hello. Boy. You gave me a nice warm welcome here. Thank you. That's a wonderful sense of timing I have during this fight. When I desperately need one gambit, I seem to be doing in the middle of doing the opposite at the time I need to do it. Maybe I should have eaten something before I did all this, because oh, wee. Oh, we get to fight Gwillian. All right. We kept the Dunlendings alive then. I've had a few cases where the drummers died and Gwillian runs off if the drummers die. Apparently the drummers are holding her here. Oh, thank you, Saradan, for that heal. I don't have to worry about trying to heal myself. Thank you there. Alright, who? Decorated Heritage Rune of Lure. Now let's see what's in the chest. And we get, ooh, some relics. Alright. There you go. Gwillian is dealt with. I confess I have not even imagined that the old woman of the mountain had power enough to summon such a horde of devils to her aid. It is well that she's been defeated. Well done, Pineleaf. my friend through many dangers. And that's it for Gwillian. But now that that's done, we need to go and help the Theodred's writers to see what we could do for them in Dunland, and that's what we'll do in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.